Hi everyone, this is David. Welcome back to the channel. Turn some of these windows up because I'm sure that air is brutal. Today we are headed to Hilliard, Ohio for the Jim Kuhlwein's Farm and Deli Summer Jubilee car show. It's about an hour northeast of here. It's sponsored by Jim Kuhlwein's Farm and Deli, and presented by the Vienna Door Company. This is, I believe, the 4th annual. It's the first time for us at this event, and I have been specifically requested to come out and take some photos. And what we're going to do is, I have 2 events coming up. This one today, but there's another one for, and you've heard me speak of them before, Empty Pockets Cruisers, that they're going to be doing one on September 10th for Patriots Day. Now, I have been asked if I would be willing to do a giveaway, and I very much am, because so many of these organizations, when they have these car shows and these events, they're for charity. Empty Pockets Cruisers often supports Gold Star families. So I said yes. I said, but here's what I'd like to do. I would like to do the giveaway. A couple of years ago, I got a 20-foot American flag, and we did an event to benefit Wounded Warrior. And it was quite a successful event. And so what I said was, well, let's go ahead and do the giveaway, and what I'll do is I'll donate a 20-inch by 16-inch print during the Patriots Day car show for the winner in front of my giant flag. I'll come up and set up my giant flag, and anybody else that wants to get their car's pictures taken is more than welcome to do so. But for this one person who wins the giveaway, then I will donate to him a 20-inch by 16-inch print. So we've got about a 45-mile, it's about an hour drive, to Jim Kuhlwein's Farm Market and Deli for the for the 4th annual Summer Jubilee car show. Again, sponsored by Jim Kuhlwein's Farm and Deli, presented by Empty Pockets Cruisers, or I'm sorry, Vienna Door Company, and I do believe that Empty Pockets Cruisers is involved in it too. I will have to verify that later, and I'll let you know on the event. So anyway, what I was saying was, there's 2 people that they've been tremendously kind. They've been tremendously helpful. They've done. Oh, gosh, I'm going to need to get a 4-wheel drive. They've always been very supportive of the work. They've always come down when we did the Shoot for Wounded Warrior. They both brought their vehicles out. He's got a beautiful Z28 Raleigh Sport, I think it is, late 60s, 67, I think it is, and she's got a beautiful Nova. And they've always been very supportive of the work. So when his wife asked me to do this, I said, yeah, would it be okay if I brought along a couple of prints that we can set up that, so that people can see what these pictures look like? Because frequently people won't go to the website and look at the images. Plus, I've done so many events over the last 3 years, it's a little time consuming to go through all the year's events and pen it down anyway. So what I did was, I actually ordered and had made and framed 2 prints of his car in front of the flag and her car in front of the flag that I'm going to give to them today as a gift, as my way of saying thank you for everything that they've done, because they've always been very supportive. So has Empty Pockets Cruisers in general. So we're going to get going here, and I will see you guys up there. All right, you ready, Wonder Mutt? Key the music. Well, we are here, and it's an amazing venue. I'm really looking forward to getting some pictures. Turning off my little pocket computer here so it doesn't start talking in the middle of this. There are some beautiful cars out there, and I can't wait to share all the pictures with you guys. So let's get our gear going here. We'll get everything put together, and I'll see you guys out there. Well, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a little walk. We're going to start at the back this time. There are a lot of cars here, and I'm going to take you guys for a little walk through before we get started shooting. Okay? I never know where this thing's pointing. Now this is an actual working farm. If I'm not mistaken, to the other side, I believe there's at least a full field of soybeans that I saw. So it's a little bit hilly and it's a little bit rugged. So I'd love to know where they came up with like these telephone poles and stuff to set up. But as we walk through, you'll get some kind of an idea of the sheer volume of vehicles that was out here. There's always at least one 57 Chevy. It's usually either red or black. And in this case, there's two 57 Chevys and they're both red, which it's pretty unusual. I don't typically see more than one. There's that Ford Cobra. That thing is amazing. So you'll see pictures of it and stuff coming up. Now from right here, I'm not sure whether you can make it out or not, but there's at least 3 more rows of cars past where I'm standing now. Plus, on the right-hand side, back in the field, there's even more. That 67 Impala to the right there we just walked past, that I've seen that once before. It's a really beautiful car. But in some of the images you'll see coming up, like there's 2 black Corvettes right here side to side. One of them's an Indianapolis pace car. And so since it was the more unusual of the two, I started with the Indianapolis pace car. It's not possible to photograph each and every one that is there. So you do the best that you can.
but you'll note that some of them, I usually try to photograph from 3 angles, right front, center, left front. In this case, and there's going to be a few cars there was that way, I wasn't able to simply because of the foot traffic. And one thing that I try to never do is get in the way of the people who came to see the cars. You know, what I do is secondary. Their enjoyment is much more important than these photos. So I always try to stay out of their way. And the guy that owned this truck right here, I think it's an F1, this Ford F1, he actually came by and he said, you want me to put the hood down for you? And so I took the first sets of shots with the hood up, and I wanted to make sure that I could get the engine bay and stuff. And then he put the hood down for me, and I took 3 more shots. This is an absolutely immaculate truck. Call it a flathead V8. Now, in the last 3 years, I have photographed literally thousands of cars, and I have never seen a 7-passenger Cadillac limousine. I have an affinity for Cadillacs. It's not that I want to own one or anything of that nature. It's just they're such an elegant design. They were so when they designed these and built these there was so much attention to detail. But these are such elegant cars. But I have never seen a 7-passenger limousine. This is a 1947, and it is in absolutely beautiful condition. Look at that body hauler. The whole reason for this video and these video inserts was for this one car right here, and I figure if I'm going to do it for this car, then I really need to, you know, maybe throw a few things in for some of the others as well. This is a 1940 Cadillac Fleetwood. The owner has had these boards made up. He has listed the production number of this car, the original cost, $2,230 in 1940. The weight, 4,170 pounds, the engine, transmission, all the accessories. And then in the second board, the one that he has up on the grill, between the grill and the hood, it says everything that happened. In 1940, there were 2,399 babies were born. Movies that were released, Gone with the Wind, The Philadelphia Story, The Mask of Zorro, things that happened in sports, famous people that were born, famous music at that time, which was Glenn Miller's In the Mood. But the one that says what things cost was the one that really kind of got me, because it takes some research to come up with this. But the average new home was $3,920. The annual income was $1,725. The average new car cost $850. Now this was $2,300. So this Fleetwood touring model cost 3 times what the average car cost. What an average rent was: men's suit, radio, staples, bread, postage stamp, pound of cheese, things like that. And it's really, really tastefully done, and I was so taken with this, I really wanted to share it with you guys.
So that was the Summer Jubilee car show at Kuhlwein's Farm and Deli, I believe. Sorry, I got stuff flying all over the place here. Yeah, I believe it's Jim Kuhlwein's Farm and Deli was the host, and it was presented by the Vienna Door Company. It wasn't a terribly large venue, but there were really a lot of nice cars out there, a lot of unique ones. A few I had seen before, a lot that I had not. We took a lot of pictures, got a lot of video, and I really appreciate everybody that came out. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I know I didn't do much narration at the time, but there was just so much to see and so much to do. I wanted to try to capture as much of it as possible. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, leave us a comment, tell us what you think, and don't be afraid to share. And Shutter the Wonder Mud, and I will see you next time.